Akkam jirtu barattoota nagaa keessanii? Kun sagantaa qayyabannaa barnoota ji'oogiraafii toora yuutuubii Geo Lesson 17 tiiviitiin barattootaan qayyabannaa isaanii irratti utubuuf yaadamee qophaa'edha. Barattoota, isinis bara baranaatti barnoota kutaa 12dhaaf yeroo xumurtanii fi seensa barnoota olaanoo yuunivarsiitiidhaaf yeroo itti qophooftan waan ta'eef qayyabannaa keessan isin utubuudhaaf yuutuubii kanaan tamsaasa barnoota ji'oogiraafii kaarikulamii haaraa keessaa qormaataaf dareedhaaf isin qopheessa jechuun yaaduun akkasumas qormaata biyyaalessaadhaaf isin gargaara jedhee itti amane kitaaba keessan isa kaarikulamii haaraa keessaa seecca'ee adda baasuun bifa gaaffiidhaan isiniif qopheessee akka qayyabannaa keessaniif mijatuuf kunoo isiniif tamsaasuudhaaf har'a toora yuutuubii koo irratti argameera. Barattoota, isinis egaa yeroo qormaata walakkeessa seemisteera tokkoffaa itti qoramtan waan ta'eef ammumaa qabdanii qormaata keessan isa dareedhaaf qabxii gaarii galmeessistanii qormaata keessan isa biyyoolessaafis akka qophooftaniif asumarraan adaraa koon dhaammadha. Barattoota, yuutuubii Geo Lesson 17 Tube jedhuun tamsaasa qayyabannaa barnoota ji'oogiraafiin gaggeessu akka isin bira ga'uuf sabiskiraayib gochuun hiriyoota keessaniifis sheer gochuun laayik gochuudhaan anas akka jajjabeessitanii fi onnachiistan kabajaa fi galata guddaadhaan adaraa koon dhaammadha. Barattoota, egaa barnoota kaarikulamii haaraa keessaa bifa kanaan gaaffii kan qopheesse isin biraan ga'u yoo ta'u, barnoota keessan bara darbee kutaa 11 keessaas akkanumatti qopheessuudhaan isin bira kanan ga'uu ta'uu gamanumaan isin yaadachiisuu barbaada. Welcome to Geo Lesson 17 Tube. Students, this is a line of studying your subject, especially geography subject, in order to assist your studying for the class exam as well as the national exam. The instruction says that choose the correct answer from the following alternatives. Question number 1. Which of the following continent is not categorized to Laurasia? Students, I hope you have learned about Laurasia and Gondwana land. Laurasia and the Gondwana lands are the two most types of continents which were primarily broken from Pangaea. Pangaea was formed in Paleozoic era and broken into Laurasia, the northern hemisphere or the northern continent, and Gondwana land, the southern continent. Laurasia includes countries of the northern and Gondwana land includes countries of the southern continent. So, which one of these four destructors is not the Gondwana land? I mean, not the Laurasia continents. Or which one is categorized to Gondwana land? A. North America, B. Asia, C. Africa, D. Europe. Students, North America, Asia, and Europe are some continents of the northern continent, Laurasia, but Africa is the southern continent, Gondwanaland. So the answer for this question is C. Why? Because it is Gondwanaland. Gondwanaland. Question number 2. Which of the following continent was known as the southern continent after the split of Panja? A. Baltica, B. Rodina, C. Gondwanaland, D. Laurasia. Gondwanaland is, as I have told you earlier, the subcontinent which was categorized into the southern continent. So your answer is C again. Question number 3. The single supercontinent Panja was formed in one of the following era. Which one is it? Students, when was the Panja, the supercontinent Panja was formed? A. Paleozoic era, B. Precambrian era, C. Mesozoic era, D. Cenozoic era. Panja was formed in Paleozoic era. So the answer is C. I mean A. During the Paleozoic era, the supercontinent Panja was formed. Let's proceed to question number 4. Which of the following is not correct about the evidence of continental drift theory? A. Continental similarity, B. Fossil evidence, C. Paleoclimatic evidence, D. Structural similarities. So, continental similarity, the destructors say, destructor A is not the evidence for the continental drift theory because there is no identity of continents. But fossil evidence, paleoclimatic evidence, and structural similarities, coastline similarities are the main evidences of continental drift theories. As a result, A is not the answer, which means is not indicates the correct evidence of continental drift theory. Question number 5. Blank is the theory which is developed to explain how the outer layer of the earth moves and deforms. A. Drifting process, B. Plate tectonics, C. Lithosphere, D. Oceanic crust. Students, let me give you 2 seconds. Try to answer. Good. I hope you have got the answer. If you answer as the answer is B. So the correct answer is B. Plate tectonics is the theory which developed to explain how the outer layer of the earth moves and deforms. Question number 6. The boundary where two plates move towards each other and the denser plate will be forced under subsidence or subducted beneath the less dense one is A. Convergent plate boundary, B. Divergent plate boundary, C. Transform fault boundaries, D. Convections. So, convergent plate boundaries are the two plate movements towards each other, converging to each other, and the denser plate forced to under why it is dense and subducted beneath the less dense. The less dense plate moves or found at the upper, whereas the denser becomes at the beneath. So the answer is convergent plate boundary. Convergent plate boundary is the boundary where two plates move towards each other and the denser plate will be forced under. Good. Question number 7. As the plate moves, which of the following may not take place? As the plate moves, all of the following takes place, but one is not takes place. Okay, which one is it? A. Converge or come together, forming destructive boundaries. B. Divergent or spread apart, forming constructive boundaries. C. Slide past each other along fractures called conservative boundaries. D. None of the above. Students, I hope that you have learned it. The convergent or coming together in order to forming destructive boundary, the divergent or spread apart, moving apart from and forming the constructive boundary, as well as the slide past each other along the fractures and known as conservative boundary are plates moves and takes places. So the answer is none of the above. All of these takes place, but none of the above. D is the answer. Excellent. Look, the divergent and the convergent. Here, this is the image of convergency. Two plates move towards each other, and the answer, the denser plate will be forced under, or subjected beneath the less one. Inni yabbuu ta'e ulfaatina inni qabu, dansiitii inni qabu, waan ulfaataa ta'eef jala oolaa, inni haphiin humna hin qabne immoo irra keessa oolaa jechuudha. Kun maal jedhama? Convergence plate boundary jedhama. Convergence plate boundary የምንለው ደንስ የሆነ ወፍራሙ ክብደት ያለው ከስር ይውልና ሳሳ ያለው አቅመ ብሱ ስስ የሆነው ከላይ የሚውልበት ባውንደሪ ኮንቨርጀንስ ፕሌት ባውንደሪ እንላለን። ጉድ ሂር ዘ ኤግዛምፕል አናዘር ኢዝ ዳይቨርጀንት ሙቪንግ from each other apart. Okay, good. Question number 8. The most transform faults found on the sea floor along the undersea mountain chains are called. Let me repeat once. The most transform faults found on the sea floor along the undersea mountain chains are called A. Oceanic crust, B. Oceanic ridges, C. continents, D. Oceanic trenches. Oceanic ridges are the most transform faults which are found on the sea floor along what? Along the undersea mountain. So the answer is B. Which of the following is not the merit closely studying geographical process? Merit means advantage. Advantage. Importance of. Okay. Which of the following is not the merit? It says not the merit. Okay. Not the merit. Not the merit means not the advantage of. So, which one is not the advantage of closely studying geological process? A. Improving the understanding of the planet's history. B. Helping to locate useful resources. D. Prediction of potentially disastrous events. D. None of the above. The merits of closely studying geological processes are 1. Helping to improve the understanding of planet's history. 1. Another, helping to locate useful resources. 3. Prediction of potentially disastrous events are the most important advantage or importance of closely studying geological process. So the answer is D, none of the above. Question number 10. Which of the following is solely exogenic force? Bear in your mind, students. The question says that identify it. The question is that which of the following is solely exogenic force? Solely. Solely means only. Solely means only. So, which of the following is only exogenic force? Exogenic force. A. Folding. B. Faulting. C. Volcanism. D. Weathering. Exogenic means external force. So, the only external force from these four destructors is only what? Weathering. Folding is the pushing of two positive forces from two positive sides. I mean, two opposite sides, not positive sides. One force from the left and the other force from the left push each other. During this, the land between the two forces has two opportunities. One, to bend down and forming valleys. Two, to bend or fold up in order to form mountains. This type of mountain is known as Horst mountains or block mountains like Rwenzori mountain. Faulting is the cracking of rocks, whereas volcanism is the flow of magma from the interior surface of the earth on the upper surface of the earth, or even within the internal part of the earth. So weathering is the exogenic force or external force. So the answer is D. Question number 11. The largest mass of magma which accumulated in the crust is A. Lacolith, B. Seal, D. Batholith. Batholith is the correct answer. The largest mass of magma accumulated in the crust is batholith. Question number 12. Which one of the following is part of the old mountains? I mean Gondwanas. Gondwana lands. Gondwana land. A. North America. B. Asia. C. Europe. D. Australia. Question says that which of the following is the part of old Gondwana land? So remember the previous question. North America, Asia, Europe are, we have said, the northern hemisphere, which is categorized to Laurasia. Now what you have asked is about the Gondwana land or the southern hemisphere. So Australia is the southern continent or the Gondwana land. Good. Question number 13. Which of the following was proposed by Alfred Wegener? A. Plate tectonics. B. Continental drift. C. Ocean floor spreading. D. All. Continental drift theory was propounded or proposed by the engineer Alfred Wegener or climatologist. So the answer is B. Good. Question number 14. What is the name of the huge sea that existed around Punjab? What is the name of the huge sea that existed around Punjab? A. Atlantic Ocean. B. Tethys. C. Amazon. D. Antarctica. E. None. The largest sea or the huge sea that existed around the Punjab was known as Tethys. So the answer is B. Question number 15. The sudden shaking the ground that occurs when masses of rock changes the position or its position below the Earth's surface is called the sudden shaking up of the ground that occurs when the masses of rock changes its position below the Earth's surface is called A. Earthquake. B. Volcano. D. Magma. C. Magma. D. None. I will give you 1 minute. Try to answer, student. Try it. Good. I hope you have got the answer. Earthquake is the sudden shaking of the ground that occurs when the masses of rock changes its position below the Earth's surface. So the answer is A, an earthquake. Well, let's proceed to another question. Question number 16. Which of the features given below is no good? Question number 16. Which of the following features given below is not associated with the work of wind action in different areas? A. Sand dunes. B. Barcans. C. Lost deposits. D. Lagoon. Okay. Lagoon is not the feature of wind action in different areas, but sand dunes, barcans, lost deposits are the feature of wind action. As a result, D is not the answer. D is not associated with the work of wind action in different areas. So it is answer. Number 17. A crack on the Earth's crust formed by the forces of tension and compression is tension and compression. Good. A. Fault. B. Fault. C. Volcano. D. All. Students, think over it in order to answer this question. The question says that a crack on the Earth's crust formed by the forces of tension and compression is 1. Compressing is there. 2. Tensional force is there. Due to this, the rocks are becomes forming cracks. What is the process is this called? So this is known as faulting, the breaking of rocks. The answer is A. Question number 18. Instruments that can detect earthquake waves are called. The instruments that can detect earthquake waves are called A. Thermosphere, B. Seismographs, D. Wind vane, D. Richter scale. Okay, the answer for this question is B. Seismographs are instruments which are used to detect earthquake waves, but Richter scales are scales that used to measure the magnitude of earthquake. Excellent. Let's proceed to another question. Question number 19. The down slope movement of rock is called down movement. A. Plate tectonic. B. Mass wasting. C. Gravity. D. Earthquake. The down slope movements of rock is called what? I hope you have learned it. A. Plate tectonic. B. Mass wasting. C. Gravity. D. Earthquake. Mass wasting is the down slope movement of rocks. So the answer is B. Question number 20. Which of the following is not the controlling factor for mass wasting? I repeat once. Which of the following is not the controlling factor for mass wasting? A. Actual gravity. B. Water. C. Latitude. D. Angle of the slope. E. The activities of people. Latitude is not the controlling factor for wasting. Good. Question number 21. Flares join together and cuts the ditch wider and deeper is called A. Sheet erosion, B. gully erosion, C. rill erosion, D. Spits. Gully erosion is the flares that join together and cut the ditch wider and deeper. So the answer is B. Question number 22. Which of the following action is the major factor for the formation of sophomore cave? Sophomore cave is found along the river of Wave in Bale Zone. This was formed by which of the following forces? A. Wind action. B. Chemical weathering. C. Frost action. D. Mechanical weathering. Students, I think that you have learned about the wind action and its effects on the surface of the earth, about chemical weathering, mechanical weathering, and frost action. But the answer for this question is B. Chemical weathering causes for the formation of sophomore cave along the river wave in Valley zone. Okay, question number 23. Which of the following mountain is formed by an extinct volcano? There are three types of volcanoes: active, dormant, and extinct. So, which of these mountains is formed by an extinct volcano? A. Kilimanjaro. B. Tanzania. C. Zukwala. D. Ertalle. Zukwala mountain is formed by the extinct volcanoes. So the answer is C. Question number 24. Which of the following is old fault mountain? There are two types of fold mountains: the young fold mountains and the old fold mountains. So, which represents old fold mountains? A. Andes. B. Rockies. C. Alps. D. Urals. It is better to see here, students. Young fold mountains are mountains which are known with the age of 10 to 25 million years. These are includes Atlas, which is found in Northwest Africa, Rocky Mountains in North America, Himalaya in Asia, Andes Mountain found in South America, Australian Mountain is found in Australia, and Alps Mountain is found in Europe. Whereas the second old fold mountains are mountains which are known with the years of 2 million years ago. These are Cape Range, which is found in South Africa, Urals, which is found in Russia, Appalachians, which is found in USA. So Urals is the old fold mountains. As a result, our answer for this question is D. Good. Thank you, students, for your attention. Don't forget, subscribe, share, and like. Goodbye, students. Goodbye.